Good morning everyone, welcome back to my video again. My name is Melinda Puspitasari and today I would like to explain to all of you about intrinsic element of prose. Well, the first intrinsic that I found is plot. Plot is a series of events that form the storyline in a literary work. It includes conflict recognition, conflict development, conflict climax, and conflict resolution. The plot provides structure and direction to the story and makes the reader interested in continuing to read to find out how the events develop and resolve. Well, the second is exposition. What is exposition? Exposition is the stage where the reader is introduced the characters, background, and basic setting of the story. For example, the story begins with the introduction of the main character, Matilda Lois, a young woman who is dissatisfied with her simple life. Matilda really wants to be part of the higher and more luxurious and social class. That is an example from the exposition. Well, the third is resignation. A series of events that increase the tension and complexity of the conflict, adding to the suspense and the reader's desire to know how the problem will be resolved. For example, Matilda's husband, Monsieur Louis, offered her money saved to buy a dress. However, Matilda felt that she still didn't have enough and borrowed a luxury nickel from a friend to wear at the party. Next, which is climax. Climax, the breaking point of the tension of story where the conflict reaches its highest level and the characters face a critical situation that requires an important decision or action. For example, at a party, Matilda really enjoyed the attention she received and felt like a queen. However, her happiness is shattered when she loses a nickel in the middle of the party. Well, next, filing action. Filing action is a series of events leading to the resolution of the main conflict, where the consequences of the climax are explored and discussed. For example, Matilda and her husband go on a desperate search to find the missing nickel, including borrowing money to replace it. They eventually find a similar nickel but have to work hard to pay off their debt. Well, next, resolution. Resolution of the main conflict in the story. This can be a satisfying resolution or open the door to further action. For example, after 10 years of working hard and living in poverty to repay the debt, Matilda learns that the missing nickel was actually a fake, not a valuable diamond as they thought. The story ends with Matilda realizing the irony of the situation, that her obsession and ambition have led her to unnecessary suffering. Next, character. Character refers to the individuals who populate the story. They are characters whose role is to move the plot, interact with their environment, and develop as the story progresses. Characters can have a wide variety of traits, motivation, and roles in the narrative, all of which contribute to the complexity and depth of the story. Well, next, setting. Setting refers to the place, time, and environment in which the story takes place. Setting provides context for readers to understand the events in the story, influence the mood and atmosphere of the story, and influence the characters and plot. Setting describes the physical location where the story takes place, such as a city, village, or natural environment. Setting time refers to when the story takes place. Specifically, the setting environment includes elements such as weather, natural condition, architecture, and local culture that shape the reader's visual and sensory experience. Next, point of view. Point of view or POV is the perspective or point of view from which the story is told the reader. This includes who is telling the story, how the story is told, and how the reader experiences the story. POV influence how readers understand characters, plots, and themes in literary works. Next, let's move to the last, which is theme. In the context of the intrinsic element of a literary work, theme refers to the central idea or message expressed or explored by the author through the story. Theme is the core meaning that a literary work wishes to convey and is often reflection of human experience, value, or deep psychological question. Well, that's all for me. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye!